So welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we finally do have some news, a very small, tiny update on Happy Death Day 3, and that is Blumhouse boss is working overtime to make Happy Death Day 3 happen, which is very interesting. So before I get into the video, if you are a first time viewer of the channel, make sure you subscribe. I upload almost every single day, so make sure you subscribe. I do a lot of stuff, reactions, reviews, movie news, etc, etc. I do it all here, so if you like how that sounds, if you're a first time viewer, hit the subscribe button. So yeah, this is what he had to say, Jason Blum had to say. Let me tell you, I'm working overtime on it. Believe me, I'm trying. Nothing official yet. Previously, Christopher Landon, who wrote and directed the previous two installments, suggested that the sequel would only get made if a streaming service like Netflix stepped in to finance it. Happy Death Day released in 2017, as we know, and then Happy Death Day 2. While that still seems to be a nice return on investments for Blumhouse and Universal Pictures, it represents a significant drop-off from business standpoint. With things trending downward, a third installment will carry a lot more risk. I think that too. They have been said a few things are working in favor of Happy Death Day 3. For one, both movies have been received well, critically speaking, which doesn't hurt. Plus, even with the increased budget on the second one, they are still cheap to produce, which means it needs to make less to profit at the end. Coupled with the Jason Blum's desire to see it happen, with Christopher Landon's desire to make the produced sequel. Anything else? Nah, that's about it. But yeah, it could happen. I mean, Universal has always been about that money. I mean, they wouldn't even, they don't even want to put Chucky back in the theaters, the OG, the original. So it really won't surprise me that Universal is not too keen on this franchise. And why bring up Universal? If you know Blumhouse, you know their films, Universal is above them. So, yeah, I mean, I would like to see a Happy Death Day 3. I mean, Happy Death Day 2 was a, left open ending. So, yeah, why not? Like, why not do a part 3? And yeah, why not? Like, why not do a Happy Death Day 3, Happy Death Day 1, I thought it was good. Part 2 was good, but I prefer part 1. Part 1 was more of a, straightforward, almost slasher, while part 2 was more of a horror comedy, while still somewhat being a slasher, but more horror comedy. I'm kind of interested to see what they would go, for this tone. For part 3, I'm very curious to see what they would do with the tone of it, considering they did two different tones in part 1 and 2, and it worked. So would they do a different tone? Maybe they would go to, more of a comedy route. What would they do? And I find that interesting to know. Now, I gotta have a theory on when we could see this. I think it's gonna be after Halloween ends. I mean, I could basically lay out their schedule just because of hearing this, because Happy Death Day 3 is obviously a risk for Universal. So I see them, after Halloween ends, letting Jason Blum and, Blumhouse do Happy Death Day 3. After Happy Death Day 3, they do a new property, and then after that new property, that's when the Halloween remake will come into play. So yeah, Happy Death Day 3. I would like to see this. I think it'd be interesting, be cool, and it's one of those franchises that stand out, for Blumhouse. I just feel like every studio needs that one movie or that franchise that stands out, and for me, I think for Blumhouse, that's Happy Death Day, So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know how you feel about the first two Happy Death Day films, which reminds me, I'm going to actually be reviewing those films again, because I just thought about, I have not reviewed those films this year, so those are coming out very soon. I just thought about why not do those. But yeah, let me know what you think of the first two. Let me know what you think of a part 3 possibly happening. I will see you guys in the next video.